Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to today's very detailed analysis on many different coins right now. So I want to talk about some of the news. I want to talk about Luna Classic Part 2 because I'm actually starting a new kind of experience. I really need to bring something really fresh. And I thought that, I've been sitting for a while and thought about what Atom Coins really is all about. Okay, so this is we're all about. We're all about coins and damn coins. Okay, so the mission really is to bring in as much coin as many people want to have out there. Okay, so I'm gonna actually start with this Luna Classic Part 2, and I'm thinking of doing this combination of many different altcoins in one video and news along the way, like what is going on. So if you are into Luna Classic, you can watch the Luna Classic part if you're interested in that, and close the video, and that's it, right? You don't need to do anything else at all. And after that you can actually just quit the video, do whatever you want to do. But if you want to actually stick until the end and watch many different altcoin analysis, you can watch this video until the end. If you're interested to know what's going on with the news and whatever, you can watch this video until the end. And if you're passing by, if you're new to this channel, do make sure you're subscribing to it, and you want to follow this one because you're going to love it. You're going to enjoy the things that I'm about to give you out there. So what's going on with Luna Classic at the moment? It's really important to analyze Luna Classic at this point of time, and I'm bringing in the Luna Classic itself. Now, earlier on, we saw a sellers winning, right? And I talked about the sellers winning. Now, at the moment, the charts have developed, they've matured, they've actually made stories with each and every single candlesticks actually printing out there. We get new stories that is being delivered at the moment, okay? So what is being delivered is my job to actually bring to notice for you. So I'm actually going to bring this one here, and today I didn't talk about this one, but we're looking for Luna Classic with a bear flag at the moment, and we're talking about the bear flag. So the next technical target for Luna Classic is going to be, you can already see that that was a very, very clear bear flag at the moment. And we're looking for a drop from there to there, and you're looking for Luna Classic to basically drop all the way down to 8228 level. That's where I do reckon that you're going to have Luna Classic coming in into play, and that's going to be a drop actually from here to here. You're looking for this thing to actually come down to 8%, and 8% is going to be the thing. And I just want you to actually join the Discord as well. Our Discord is absolutely free of cost. It doesn't really cost you a freaking dime to actually enter Discord, so that you can actually get to talk with other members as well who are into Luna, and they are holding Luna as well. So what I'm going to do is go down to this channel here. You do have Luna right over there, and we're already ready for Luna to come in, right? So here we are. Many people are into Luna. Anyways, that's it for Luna at this point of time. So if you guys want to continue to watch the other updates as well, you guys can watch. But if you want to request any coin for me to actually do analysis for you, you can actually always comment on this video. And I'm gonna be taking. I'm thinking of doing this like regularly now that I'm just gonna be making this video so that you guys can actually have your requested coins to be analyzed in the next video. So you can drop a name of the coin that you want me to analyze, and I'm gonna analyze that coin for you by reading the YouTube comments. So I'm gonna pick up some random coins from the comment section and do an analysis the next day, right? So let's go on. So here we are. Here's some of the list that I actually made up for the very first time for myself, perhaps. And these are the coins that I'm going to cover in this video. So let's look at Bitcoin at the moment, right? So BTC to USDT. Let's talk about Bitcoin and what Bitcoin is looking to do. So basically, we do have another bear flag on Bitcoin. So here's a quick comment on Bitcoin at the moment, because Bitcoin is the king right here. So whatever Bitcoin is going to do, pretty much everything else is going to do the same. We're already down to $20,720. And right now, you have a very clear bear flag right over there. And we are looking for Bitcoin to basically push all the way from here to here. We're looking for a drop all the way down to this level. which is going to be $20,017, right? So this is where you're looking to actually come down to. At least in the short term, you're looking for Bitcoin to basically drop in this place. I actually want to see the daily as well, and I'm going to talk about Bitcoin in detail in tomorrow's update. So this is not going to be a very lengthy one, just a comment on it. So a very quick comment on that one is that you're coming down here. It seems like perhaps you will be coming down here to this level, hold this level, and perhaps, who knows, lose it and continue with the downtrend as well. But I do reckon that you might even bounce off this area and start to go up and continue with the sideways movement. Whatever this is, this level has to hold. If you don't hold that level, then that's going to be really, 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 really bad, right? Really extra bad, right? So what's the next coin in the game? Ethereum, right? We've seen Ethereum actually making some amazing move in literally 4 days or 2 days, in my opinion. That this thing went 50% to the upside, and we should here's a brief history right now, and we just saw Ethereum pumping all the way, pushing all the way to the upside. For a moment I thought this was going to be a sideways bullish rectangle right over here, but it never really made any bullish rectangle. And whatever happened, for some particular reason, this one actually was supposed to break and go to this technical target, because if you zoom in here and talk about the bullish rectangle, it's more like a continuation pattern to the upside. But the break, unfortunately, the break was to the downside. So it was actually from here to here, right? You take the measurement, and from wherever you're actually going to break out, you're looking for Ethereum to move all the way to that particular price target, which is going to be 2417. Did you do that though? No, you never really do that. And that's actually something that was really, really, really bad, right? So in here, we do have the light going on. I'm just going to actually fix the internet a little bit quicker. And I'm going to have to be very, very quick on this one right now, because my stupid internet disconnected and I need to have a hotspot on all the freaking damn time. It seems like without any hotspot, uh, things are gonna get cold. So you need hot for the spot. What the freaking hell am I saying? Anyway, Ethereum, Ethereum. That's on the daily. And a very quick comment on this one is that you did have almost a hit and run kind of pattern. Okay, so when you're moving down like this, okay, you go sideways, move down, and then you go up, and then you come up like this. That is known as a hit and run. But unfortunately, you are failing the retest. There is no meaning for you to move upside if you're ever going to fail the retest. So if you're failing the retest, there's no need to actually flip bullish anytime soon. So I'm actually going to shift it into the 4-hour time frame and tell you about Ethereum. Actually, let's go into the 1-hour time frame as well. I actually saw a pattern in Ethereum, and that's going to be this one, the following. So you actually move to the downside, right? And then you made a bear flag. So you make this bear flag, you break the bear flag, and you're looking for a technical target to come down to $1321. And that's where exactly I'm predicting Ethereum to move on, at least for now. And from there, we're going to see what happens. I don't know. Maybe new patterns are going to form up. So at least in the short term, near term, you're looking for $1320, right? Ethereum is out of the way. We're going to actually go for a Luna stable coin, which is known as USTC, and bring up the USDT. Actually, this is going to be BUSD, right? We need the Binance chart at the moment. All right, so what's going with the USTC? I've actually seen USTC really making an amazing move to the upside. And this is a coin I think that is really going to go to $1. I just don't know when it's going to go to $1, but it's actually going to take a lot of time to move to $1. So we are making a series of resistance here. So this is what I'm looking for right now at the moment. Or let's just target this very near resistance on the daily, just like that. And there's one more. If you actually notice this pattern here, you've really lost a very, very, very important trend line here. So this was the last support there when you bounce off to the upside. But unfortunately, out of this thing, what you did is you came down and you really lost this level, and you perhaps are looking to actually move to the downside. So for me, what I'm going to say is you're looking for a reversal wave for USDC basically. And what a reversal wave really means is you take this bottom here to the top right there, and when you're looking for that reversal, then I normally say when you lose this level, the golden ratio, you put a tick here and you're looking for this one to basically drop all the way down here. Unfortunately, that is in play. Now, how do you actually end up crossing or ignoring this level? How are you actually gonna cancel that technical target, how can you get bullish, is to hold the golden ratio. Simple. So what you want to see here is basically a move to the upside, go to the upside, come up here, and you want to hold 0.618. And if you do hold the 0.618, then that's amazing for a continuation to even go higher and higher. But if you're not going to do that, then unfortunately this is your next destination down there. Okay, so you're going to go for the destination south, unfortunately. And that's it for this USTC, guys. Let's move on to the next coin, Luna 2.0. Right, so what I'm going to do is go here and we're going to search Luna to USDT. Right, Luna, amazing. A second version of Luna Classic, the old one. I'm just going to have a sip of my whatever drink it is. Really tastes amazing, man. Anyway, right. I'm just actually trying to figure out what's going on because I'm doing this live. So it's not pre-planned or anything. I just want to figure out what the hell we're doing. So I'm just going to start off from the daily and remove all the lines so that we can have some new fresh drawing, and let's see what is happening from the very beginning, right? So here's your really huge big pump to 27 dollars, I guess $24 when it started launched, and from here it has been a downtrend, a continuous series of downtrend, and it's like a really not breaking out of it. So if we actually bring some sort of trend line, even this is not a really particular trend line, I just want to figure out what the hell was really happening. So yeah, here we go. There's this important level that you're losing, unfortunately, and I'm going to show you this. This was actually some sort of a support that was being held for quite a long time, and I'm going to show you this. So here we are, and you can see we had an influence and a touch here, and we had another touch right there. You can see multiple touches right over there, and finally this red candle really pushed it down. And the irony about this move to the downside is that you can see below this line you made a bearish closing. One is known as a bullish closing, where you have the green candle closing above a particular resistance, but this bearish closing is when you close below a particular support line, right? So you're losing the support, you're closing below the support. So what is going to happen next might not be good, might not be pretty, and you might be looking for Luna to actually just continue all the way down from here. So that's like the daily support that is lost. What I want to do is bring in the 4 hour time frame so that we can get way more visible short term idea of what is about to happen. So you can see there's literally bear flag on every single place. It's just like I would have told you when it came down here, you made a bear flag like that and you broke the bear flag, right? So you went to the downside, break the bear flag, come down here, you're still moving, and you actually came to the particular support there. You lost the support, unfortunately. So what happens? This is known as thrust, a little bit of reaction, thrust, reaction, and now you're looking for another thrust to the downside. But where is this thrust actually going to be? What you want to do is, again, you want to measure that bear flag here that you're actually trying to break right now at the moment. And we're going to talk about the bullish scenario as well. So I'm going to bring in the trend line back once again. So from there to there, you're looking for this thing to basically drop again to $1.5, and we're sitting at $1.68 at the moment. But it's actually looking to break the flag, right? Isn't it? So if you actually want to move higher, you want to break this level, break it out, back test it, and hold it like a boss, because what might happen is this can end up being just a wick to the upside and retesting the bear flag. At the moment it's just retesting, doesn't really mean that it's bullish. Okay, and if you get ignored here, rejected, then you're still looking for that continuation, because keep in mind the next candle can end up being red and you can go to the downside. The safe spot for me is break and go to 1.71, come down, hold the retest, boom, you're good to go to the upside as well. And that's just how Luna really is right now. So let's go on to the next coin, okay? And if you guys really need your own thing to be analyzed, you can actually drop your coin that you want to know about in the comment section. And if tomorrow, not if, but I'm pretty sure tomorrow, I'm going to be regularly doing these updates, and we're going to take the comments. We're going to talk about all the comment section, right? And the bond, right? So bond on Binance, we've seen bond making some moves to the upside. So I'm going to write in bond just like that. Whoop, I think I got my spelling really wrong. Bond USDT right over there. All right, the moves to the upside, amazing. We're looking good. So, what is going to happen? A lot of people are wondering, is this going to keep up going forever? And I think no, nothing actually keeps going up forever. But who knows? You know, this is crypto by the end of the day. The question really is this the final place that it has moved? Because what I do see on the daily here is just one candle that shows reversal, and that is this candle right over there, ladies and gents. So that candle is known as a shooting star when it appears on top like this. So when you see inverted hammer right here at the top, you know, in an uptrend, that means a reversal is about to come in, and you're going to get a huge reversal to the downside, right? Which means also for you to get bullish again, you really need to break $25. If you do end up breaking $25, that is going to be something that I will suggest that, whoa, you've actually lost, sorry, you have actually break this level and you're going to move to the downside. Now let's talk about the shooting star in the previous history as well. Now let's go back to the history because history is an amazing teacher. Right. So here you are. Okay. Went to the upside, made that shooting star or spinning top, move to the downside, right? Whenever you made it, you actually went down. You went up like this, you made that shooting star again, and then you move to the downside. You went up, made that shooting star again, move to the downside. Went up, make that shooting star tiny right over there, pin bar, and then you move to the downside. So whenever it's like this coin really likes to end up with wicks to the upside, like absolutely take it to the next level and make a shooting star. So here we are, went to the upside, another shooting star, push to the downside. Okay, so this is like me taking you to that ride, and what is going to happen when yep, went to the downside again, moved sideways, had accumulation, and right over here you see you did make that spinning top, but it actually still continued higher, which means that you see when you break the highest part of a bearish pattern, there's a good chance you move higher, right? So again, it made another bearish pattern, but as soon as it broke the highest part of the candlestick, moved higher. But the question really is, can it break $25? Then there's a good chance you continue higher. Otherwise, based on how you've seen the history of this shooting star, you might start to see the roll to the downside. And the first target that I actually see at the moment is the EMAs. I do think you might actually end up coming down to this 55 EMA at $6.93. So be very careful. And that's the end of the bond analysis, at least for now. And let's talk about TRB. Turbo. We've seen TRB also making some crazy moves to the upside alongside with that coin. Okay, so Turbo is looking pretty amazing. The candlesticks are still printing nicely. Like it seems that the target is going to be up here to $26.87. You're looking for 26.87 for TRBO at the moment. So what I'm going to do actually is remove all the drawings at the moment and remove all the EMAs as well. And let's actually bring in this particular double bottom that you've actually crossed. Okay, so the technical target of this coin is looking to be from there to there, and you're actually going to go up to $30 at the moment, so that's going to be amazing for TRB. Okay, so that's a technical target that is actually in play at the moment, and that's going to be like an 40%. That's amazing. Is that 40? Yeah, 40%. Really crazy. Anyways, but if you actually start to come down and take $14.49, then in my opinion, that's going to be really, really bad. As a matter of fact, I would even suggest a very nice, good stop loss down at 19.28. So what's drop from, you're looking for a drop from here to here, like 9%. Let's dive into the 4-hour time frame and see what is happening with TRB. Yeah, so it's actually climbing up a little bit. I don't know how the volume is looking, so let's look at the volume. You do have some huge volume, you can see that, right? So the volume is actually there, it's kicking, and let's see the volume on the daily as well. If the volume actually says that if it's healthy or not, right? Yeah, just a pretty decent volume though. I'm not going to say it's the best volume in the world, but just good enough, decent enough to move higher. So that's it for this turbo. Let's talk about the next coin, which is going to be Binance, BNB, right? BNB. We've actually had supply shock for Binance a long time ago. Right, so just like I showed you Bitcoin, actually, we have Binance coming in into the box once again, right? So you went down, came up, went down, came up, went down, broke it out, right? And now you're back into this level and you're actually looking to lose that level. So is this the time to actually say that Binance can move to the downside? Maybe you could have the time, but I'm actually going to dive in into the 4 hour time frame at the moment, and let's talk about the 4 hour time frame as well. So you're pretty much having bear flags within bear flags. I just want to see the 1 hour time frame as well, because that's going to be way more better for me to actually analyze. Yeah, the 1 hour time frame does have a bear flag at the moment. So you moved to the downside like this and you made a bear flag at the moment, and boom, that's the bear flag right there. Okay, and from this bear flag we're looking to dump all the way from there to there. We're looking to come down to nearly this level, which is going to be 231.6, and I actually do believe it's going to do that because this is a level that for quite a while it hasn't really retested. I want to bring the RSI as well, because the RSI is quite important right now at the moment on a 4 hour time frame. So let's bring in the RSI and expand the videos here. Boom, something like that. So you are on a particular resistance though, sorry, on a particular support on the RSI. You might have a little bit of relief as well if it actually wants to go for that relief. So here we are, that's the RSI support at the moment. And who knows, there's a little bit of chance that this one doesn't really move all the way to $231.6, but who knows, right? Anyways, let's move on to the next particular coin on the list, and that's going to be Mana, one of the metaverse projects. Very long forgotten project right now that is just dying, literally sitting at $0.8559 at the moment. All right, so what are we doing here? Right off the top, this is going to be a quick one. And you have the first top, the second top, and you're making a double top, right? Double tops are bearish, okay? So when you make double top, like an M, they actually move down, and double bottoms are bullish. W, you move higher. So the thing that I do see for this coin at the moment is that you've already broken this neckline. That was your neckline, and you've broken out of the neckline. The technical target we're looking for is gonna be from there to there, and Mana is actually coming down for a ride, and that's gonna be until 0.7766. So there's a little bit of a chance that you actually make the retest back up at 0.880. If you do back, pass the retest and do something like this, then the target to the downside is going to get cancelled and you're actually going to move higher. But if you actually just continue, because this is actually looking to drop all the way down, and this is going to be a price target of I think $9.17. That's what you're looking for. That's it for the Mana. What's going to be the next one? Sand. Right, sand. Let's talk about sand as well. Right. I'm just going to take a sip. Amazing, man. This tastes really good. Anyway, let's move on to the next one here. Mana. Amazing. Not mana. Sand. Sand, 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 sand. Right, I do see some sort of a descending triangle here. So here we are. We went down like this, moved sideways, and then there was this level of support that you have already lost. So the technical target, I don't know if it's actually met. I think it's met, pretty much met. So from there to there, yeah, the technical target was met, and it was 1.1657. That's where the technical target really is. The question is, are you going to continue lower? Maybe, because at the moment you are making bear flags with literally every single coin, right? So here we are, and look at this one on the 1 hour time frame as well. Okay, all you did is move to the downside and you ended up making another bear flag. So this was your downtrend here, another bear flag, you broke out of it, and you're still looking for a technical target to drop all the way from there to there, and we're looking for sand to actually come down to this level 1.0931. We're sitting at 1.15, so that's going to be like a drop or a shorting opportunity for 5% down to the downside as well. So I don't know what's going to happen from here, right? So, but at least for now, this is the comment that I can give you. And what's going to be the next one? KADENA, right? KADENA, KDA. KDA. All right. So, what is KADENA doing right now? I want to go into the daily, and I did see something about KADENA on the daily time frame. that is really, really disturbing, right? Like ever since 12th of June 2022, it's been like almost 1.5 months. You've moved sideways, went up, came down, went to the upside, came down again, tried to move up, came down. A lot of coins have been successful to like break it out, and I was looking for this technical target for $2.3283, but unfortunately what you did is you never really broke this level and back tested the level. You just failed, and you literally failed every single damn time that you try to break it up. Okay. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is this can be an extended bearish rectangle pattern. And if you talk about the bearish rectangle pattern, by default, this technical target can be to the downside now, just like the same way it could break to the upside. The down target is going to be this one right here. Okay, so we're talking about nearly 1.2197 dollars, and that's going to be a drop from there to there, nearly 16.82. But for that one to happen, there's something I want to tell you. You don't want to end up with the wicks and back testing and passing the retest. You don't want to come down past the retest and move higher. But what you want to see for this coin at the moment is a drop to the downside, fail of a retest, and not success of a retest to actually continue lower. And that's it for this one. Let's actually go on to the next one. JASMY, right? So JASMY to Tether. I'm going to talk about JASMY as well. So let's bring in JASMY. All right. Jazzy Jazz. All right. Do you notice something on JASMY? JASMY has a head and shoulder. Okay. So head, sorry, left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. And unfortunately, you've already broken out of the neckline. Do you see that? The neckline has been broken out, and you've already back tested the neckline, and you're looking for JASMY to basically drop from there to there, and we're looking for a drop to the downside, which is going to be from here to here, and that's a technical journey to go down to near this level, 15.6 percent drop to the downside. So 15% are still coming from any altcoins at the moment. Now the only way to be bullish is actually go back up, break this 9176, and you're really good to go to the upside. So that actually sums up some of the coins that I want to talk about. So let's actually shift into some of the news as well, because I do see some interesting news from TradingView.com as well. Now, here we are. So what is this? The hills are alive with the sound of hackers. So hackers steal $6 million worth of tokens belonging to Audius due to an exploit in its government system. Right? So a hacker pinched 18 million audio tokens on Saturday night worth around $6 million. However, the hacker dumping the tokens in a haste on Uniswap resulted in maximum slippage, meaning they only eventually took away $1.08 million. So, whoa, audio. I don't know if you know about audio or not, but it's a cryptocurrency coin. It's an altcoin. Um, really bad for audio holders right now. Okay, Doge goes to the groomers. Dogecoin gets an upgrade to iron out some pesky problems, but it's not enough hype to lift it above a key line in the sand price wise. Dogecoin Core 1.14.6. So this is a version of the Dogecoin that it's been developed, launched on Thursday. Today's Tuesday, fixing security issues as well as making modification to its fee structure on GitHub. A checklist elaborated on some of these changes helps protect wallet users with upgrades, with the three biggest being fixing a non-Bitcoin vulnerability, making the Dogecoin Core wallet cheaper, and improving wallet protection during upgrades. So they did have some sort of an upgrade, but unfortunately, what happened is that this Dogecoin thing never really pumped up price wise. Like it was supposed to be moving higher and higher, but unfortunately, nothing happened. And you can see the history of Doge. Like in here, Doge gets ditched by a core developer, so it actually went to the downside. Doge themed ATMs on the way, so that it actually made a pump. Whales being manipulating, Elon Musk stepping in as well. This was when Dogecoin was moving to the downside, and you can see the dogs remain on a short leash, like a dog with two tails. So you can see the news and the charts combined actually tell a story, and you can see Elon in the Dodge house. I don't know when this was 17 June 2022. Elon in the house. And this week's headlines may have been dominated by inflation and rate hikes, but it seems Elon Musk is well on way to getting trending title back. Where do we start? Amazing. All right, so the next news is going to be Matic and the holy grail of Web3. Apparently, Polygon are bringing zero knowledge rollup to Ethereum, with some considering it a significant technological breakthrough. Um, some of the people here of Luna, like the technological wise, they're actually moving to Matic. There's a lot of Matic development that is happening, and that's why I really like Matic. I'm personally holding Matic for a long term right now. Anyways, Rune. You do know Rune likes to make some run and move to the upside, so they are going native. Okay, Thor goes native. Rune says, "See you later" to BNB and Ethereum as Thor chain brings its native token to live only under its own roof. So just like you have Binance and then you have BUSD as the native token, you have Tor, Rune, and then they have their own token, which is a native token as well at the moment. So that's actually really good, and it forced Rune to go 25% up during that time. So that was amazing. All right. Was this Matic? Oh, we've talked about this one. So, yep. Celcius finally boils over. Now, if you don't know Celcius, this one went bankrupt. Like this thing, I don't know if it made a rug pull or what. So I'm actually going to show you the Celsius chart, Celsius, sell to USD. So you can see that Celsius some few days ago, look how badly it went to the downside. It's actually trying to recover at the moment, so there's a good news coming in for Celsius as well. But it has already made some really, really big, huge stop loss hunts to the downside, and I think this might be an amazing investing opportunity for Celsius. So from there to there, you've broken out of a trend line here. Then you're looking for this thing to basically move to this price level, which is going to be a 29% move to the upside. This is actually on FTX. So it's an amazing entry, I think, right now. And you're probably going to be moving up for Celsius at the moment. So what is going to be the loss here as well? If you put a stock down here, you're going to be losing 7%, but you're going to be gaining a lot of money when it moves to the upside. And that wraps it up for this video, guys. Do make your comments, do throw out your coins, and we're going to see you maybe tomorrow with a new one. Allah Hafiz.